Marking 1. Marking. Marking. Mark. Perry, 52, very much.
Snooker star Mark King has lost his appeal against a 5-year ban for match fixing. The 51-year-old was suspended Welsh Open. The former Northern Ireland Open champion was found guilty of 1 count of match placed on a 4-2 or 4-1 loss. He was compensated £15,000 by an unidentified charity. The first dog race was at 11 AM, and I think I did about £1,000 getting ready for a massive game. I was only 24 inches. King has been attending Gamblers Anonymous meetings. Lee was banned for 12 years. John Higgins was the subject of match-fixing allegations after falling foul of a News of the World newspaper sting.
I mean, look what he's played at, where he's put the cue ball.
People like watching this guy because you can't predict what he's going to do and when.
Advice to upcoming players. I feel that in the UK, the level of training is better because the players here are more skilled, and it helps to raise on your training and believe in yourself. If you have the opportunity, going to the UK is obviously the best. The world champion sees no alternative for serious competitors. It's definitely better to train in the UK. O'Sullivan takes a different view entirely. The 7-time world champion has practical explained to live a life this year. I'll be moving away to the Middle East. We'll see how it goes. I might be back in 6 months. A new life somewhere else. I don't know how that is going to pan out. Trump mirrors O'Sullivan's international approach. The 2019 world champion announced in January 2025 that he planned to live in Hong Kong with girlfriend Maisie Ma, a TV presenter and former figure skater. He maintains residency in both Dubai and Hong Kong. Everything really, the food, the environment, the buildings, everything there is so special, Trump said about Hong Kong. He appreciates the contrast the city offers. In the middle of everything, it is the hustle and bustle. Then you drive 15 minutes and you have the beaches, you have the weather. It is such a nice place. Trump's dual residency arrangement works for his lifestyle. My main base will be in Dubai, but my girlfriend lives in Hong Kong. I have residence in both Dubai and Hong Kong, so I'll be split between them depending on where the tournaments are. He acknowledges the dramatic shift from his previous routine. It's very different, completely different from what I'm used to. I'm used to my old life of just going to practice and then sitting at home all night, every day. The lifestyle change has affected Trump's game positively. He said, "I wouldn't have expected this, but my life has really changed for the better. I am able to enjoy myself a bit more off the table." He links his improved quality of life to his consistency. It is nice to be living in a warmer climate and being able to experience that and the different cultures. I am in a good place off the table, and that is why I have been consistent over the past 5 or 6 years. Hong Kong offers financial incentives for players. The Hong Kong Sports Institute provides monthly allowances to 24 elite players. These range from £1,200 to £5,200 based on performance. Many players find this support system attractive, though Zhao believes the training quality in the UK outweighs these benefits. Zhao's World Championship victory came after a remarkable journey. He defeated O'Sullivan 17-7 in the semi-finals, winning with a session to spare. The dominant performance included an 8-0 whitewash session, only the 4th time this has happened to O'Sullivan at the Crucible. "I can't believe that. I need to say thank you to Ronnie because he has helped me a lot before. He's my idol, Zhao said after the victory. He maintained composure despite the crowd's support for O'Sullivan. I've played here, and sometimes the crowd is helpful for Ronnie, and he deserves that. He is a legend here, so I needed to control myself. Zhao's success becomes more impressive considering his recent past. He served a 20-month ban after accepting charges related to match fixing. While he didn't directly fix matches, he was party to another player fixing 2 matches and bet on matches himself. He lost his place on the World Snooker Tour and had to win 4 qualifying matches to reach the Crucible. Since returning from his ban, Zhao achieved 46 victories in 48 matches. His form peaked at the perfect time. He's now elevated to 11th in the world rankings, despite competing as an amateur at the championship. This amateur status created controversy. The World Snooker Tour's entry pack states that amateur players' ranking points will always reset to 0 at the start of each season. However, the governing body allowed Zhao to keep his 500,000 ranking points from the World Championship victory. Sean Murphy revealed player frustration about this decision. "The players are fuming about it," he said on the 147 podcast. He explained the unprecedented situation. "We're in a peculiar situation because it's never happened, but we're also in a situation where we have it in black and white that the tour have at least written and thought about this as a scenario that could happen." Murphy elaborated on the confusion. "He's an amateur with a little asterisk next to his name, but he is an amateur competing in a professional event. He has no standing in the game, no ranking, so where do his points go? That one is a baffling one for me. He has no ranking to add them to." The WST defended their decision, saying, "The principle clearly established in snooker is that amateurs can earn prize money and ranking points in the same way that professionals do, and there are many precedents for this. Zhao has earned his top 64 place on merit. He will keep the rankings points he has earned, and if he wins the World Championship, he will be seeded second for most events next season, which again is a long-standing principle." The governing body acknowledged communication issues. "Our entry pack was agreed with the players' board before the start of this season. We accept that the wording in this particular paragraph could have been clearer, but the principles are unchanged and well established." Zhao's victory had knock-on effects. Dylan Emery regained his tour card because Zhao's elevation to the top 64 created an opening.